So my wife and I have been on a 4-night RV camping trip through Virginia and now into Maryland. In Virginia, we stayed at Appalachian State Park and visited James Madison's Montpelier, Thomas Jefferson's Monticello, and then yesterday we saw George Washington's Mount Vernon. All three were awesome stops, and now we are making our way back home to Ohio, and that's why we are at Greenbrier State Park in Maryland. It's an awesome state park for tent camping and RV camping, and what's so cool about it is that it's only 6/10 of a mile to hop onto Appalachian Trail. All right, so I made it here to the Appalachian Trail. I just came up a 6/10 of a mile spur trail from Greenbrier State Park called the Bar Tram Trail Connector, I think. Got a couple miles this way north on the AT to the Annapolis Rock Overlook. Let's go check it out. So it's kind of funny, we came out of the woods. We got private residences on both sides, and the trail goes right through your yard. How would you like to have the Appalachian Trail in your backyard? Unbelievable. You can hear I-70 right behind you. Getting ready to cross that and make our way to Annapolis Rock. I'm assuming that 90% of the bubble has already been through here, with some of the early ones already getting ready to summit since we are here at the end of June. I'm sure there's some straggler bubbles behind me, still working their way north. So I'm hoping to see a couple Appalachian Trail thru hikers. Be awesome to get them on camera. All right, so it's looking like it's going to be about 3.5 to 4 miles from Greenbrier State Park Visitor Center, where there's a parking lot, to Annapolis Rock. Finally made it here to Annapolis Rock. Is that what it's called?
Yep, Annapolis Rocks. Yep.
Annapolis Rocks. We've got a couple rock climbers here preparing for a group of kids to train with or something, or to teach?
Yeah, you teach. Yeah, Outward Bound. So,
okay.
Yep.
Awesome. That's the name of the group, Outward Bound?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, outdoor education.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you guys think of this view?
I think it's one of the best in Maryland.
Yeah. Wow. This is pretty spectacular.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous valley. I'm not sure the name of the valley. I have to look on the map.
Okay.
No, it's gorgeous. You can see a lot from here, a lot of Civil War history actually down there.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's your guys' names?
I'm Mike.
Mike.
I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you, Mike and Brian. I'm Jason Wish.
Good to meet you.
This view is spectacular. That is Greenbrier Lake, down there where I started, at the RV campground. Well, have a good climb, you guys.
Thanks.
You got a beautiful day for it.
Absolutely. Have fun.
Thanks. I've had a little change of events on the way back. I was trying to trail run down this steep section to make good time because my wife's waiting for me back at the campground. And I rolled my ankle real bad. I heard a snap. I don't think it's broken though because I can still walk, but it's very difficult. I still got 2.5 miles to go. I hope I can make it back to the campground. Well, obviously I have to. I have no signal right now. I'm almost back to I-70. And then after I cross I-70, I enter that little private section that goes through someone's yard. And there's a road there. So I think that road leads back to the campground. So I'm hoping I can get a hold of my wife to come and pick me up at the check-in gate at Greenbrier State Park. So that is my plan. I think I got to hobble about another mile, and I hope I make it. This is my first serious ankle roll twist that I've had in at least 2,000 or 3,000 miles. I mean, I've had a couple minor ones, but I was always able to catch myself before I really rolled it too far. This time it went over bad. I just ran into a authentic thru hiker here on the Appalachian Trail. Guys, this is Thunder Buddy. And he was off here looking up at this tree, and I asked him what he's doing. There are wild cherries growing from this tree. That is awesome. So he's trying to, are you throwing some sticks up there trying to get those cherries? Okay. Yeah, the ones on the ground, unfortunately, are kind of getting rotten and eaten up by bugs, but there are some good red cherries up in that tree. And I know if I was through hiking, I would probably stop and do the same thing.
Yeah, get all the calories you can.
Yeah, what an awesome little snack on the trail.
And I believe they're black cherries, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they might be. So, you started?
April 1st.
Okay.
And the plan is to be done in 5 months, so September 1st.
Okay, and you're hiking with a couple other guys, you said?
One more guy from Troy, Alabama.
Okay, and where are you from?
Troy, Alabama.
Oh, you're both from Troy, Alabama. Okay. So, you said there's a lot of bubbles ahead of you, but you still got a couple big ones behind you.
Hiked through 3 big bubbles, and we heard there's one ahead of us.
Okay. So, awesome.
These guys are through hiking too.
Okay. Well, hey, it was great to meet you, Thunder Buddy. Yeah. Thunder Buddy, I got that right? Okay. Yeah, you too. Have a great hike. I was hoping to run into a couple Appalachian Trail thru hikers, and I kind of figured I would because, you know, there's still people traveling north, working their way towards Katahdin. So that was awesome meeting Thunder Buddy, looking for trying to get those wild cherries out of that tree. Then I passed 3 others after him. So there's definitely some thru hikers still coming through, heading north. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to continue all the way back to Greenbrier. I mean, I'm less than 3 miles away, actually probably 2.5, but I just was able to get a message through to my wife at the state park. She's driving up out of the campground to Route 40 to where it crosses I-70. And I'm hoping I can meet her there and cut 1.5 miles off of this hike because my ankle's hurting pretty bad and I can tell that it's swelling up pretty good. Thank goodness I got a hold of my wife. I'm just about ready to enter the campground. I think she went by me and parked at the Appalachian Trail parking lot on Route 40, right next to where the Appalachian Trail crosses I-70. But I'm here back at the campground entrance to Greenbrier State Park, just waiting for my wife to drive by. My ankle actually is good enough to walk on. It feels numb. I can feel that there's swelling and it's a little numb. And I just have a little hobble, so it's not real bad.